This is Concacaf Video Signals, a Monday, April 20th edition. Today on Video Signals, we'll examine how the Concacaf Champions League finalists, Atlante and Cruz Azul, fared in domestic play this weekend. We'll go to Tijuana, Mexico, where the Concacaf U17 Championship starts tomorrow. Let's go on a trip around the Confederation and finish the program with the Concacaf quiz. We start with the Concacaf Champions League, where Atlante and Cruz Azul continue to struggle in Clausura play in advance of their first leg finals tilt. On Friday, Atlante dropped a 2-1 decision at UAG. Los Potros, who got a 44th-minute goal from Giancarlo Maldonado, are winless away from Cancun in 8 Clausura games. It was Teco's first win since February 18th. Cruz Azul's poor home form continued in Saturday's 2-1 loss to Puebla. They have lost 3 straight Mexican League games at the Estadio Azul, conceding 8 goals over that stretch. Pablo Zeballos scored La Maquina's lone goal in the 23rd minute. The first leg of the Champions League final is this Wednesday in Mexico City, when Cruz Azul hosts Atlante at the Estadio Azul, where Los Cementeros are 5-1-0 in its 6 Champions League games there. They have conceded only 2 goals at home in the competition, while scoring 17. Video Signals will have comprehensive coverage of the Champions League leading up to Wednesday. The CONCACAF Under-17 Championship starts tomorrow in Tijuana, Mexico, running through May 2nd. The 8-team tournament is comprised of 2 first-round groups. Canada, Cuba, Honduras, and the USA are in Group A. Group B consists of host Mexico, Costa Rica, Guatemala, and Trinidad and Tobago. This will be the first time since 1996 that the Concacaf U17 event will be played at a single venue to determine a champion. The top 2 teams from each group earn spots in the FIFA U17 World Cup, which will be played later this year in Nigeria. The entire tournament will be played at the 33,000-capacity Estadio Caliente, the home of Mexican second division side Club Tijuana. In the opening Group A doubleheader, Honduras squares off against Canada, and Cuba will meet the United States. Video Signals will be there to bring you all the action. Now, let's take a look at what's happening around CONCACAF. The Canadian Soccer Association announced on Friday that Technical Director Stephen Hart will assume, on an interim basis, the national team head coaching responsibilities for the duration of 2009. He will lead Canada at the CONCACAF Gold Cup this summer, starting with an international friendly at Cyprus on May 30th. Hart, who was named the CSA's technical director in March of 2008, led Canada to a semi-final finish at the 2007 CONCACAF Gold Cup, when he was also the interim head coach. The second leg of the second round of the CFU Club Champions Cup series between Trinidad San Juan Gibraltar and host Intermoengo Tapo of Suriname is today. The visitors hold a slight 1-goal advantage heading into the game. Also today, the Green Bay Hoppers of Antigua host Haiti's Tempete FC in the first leg of their second-round pairing. The CFU Club Champions Cup is the Caribbean's qualifying tournament for the 2009-2010 CONCACAF Champions League. 3 teams will qualify. Yesterday, Mexico announced its roster for the upcoming CONCACAF Beach Soccer Championship, which it is also hosting. 13 players have been named to the defending CONCACAF champion, which is coached by Ramon Raya. And that completes our trip around the Confederation. Now it is time for today's CONCACAF quiz. On Friday, we asked if you can name the players from the Mexican national team who scored in their opening match of the 1986 World Cup Finals, a 2-1 win over Belgium. Our thanks to everyone who sent in an email. The correct answer is Fernando Quirarte and Hugo Sanchez. Today's question takes us to the U.S. national team. At the 1990 World Cup Finals in Italy, the USA lost its opening match 5-1 to Czechoslovakia. Can you name the player who scored for the USA that day? If you think you know the answer, please send an email to videosignals@concacaf.org before 12 p.m. New York time tomorrow. Those answering correctly will have their names placed into a weekly contest, where the winner will receive a CONCACAF prize. The draw for this week was conducted earlier today, and the winner has been notified. Well, that's all for today. Please remember to visit the CONCACAF website for all your Champions League news. Thanks for joining us at Video Signals, your source for CONCACAF news.